It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go!
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Okay, we will go ahead and start with our race winner, his team owner. Race winner tonight, Clint Bowyer, driver of the number 07 BB&T Chevrolet. Team owner, Richard Childress. Crew chief, Gil Martin. Congratulations, guys. Super finish. You gave us a lot of excitement out there today. This is Clint's second career NASCAR Sprint Cup Series victory, his first victory at Richmond. And, of course, he won that first chase race last year at New Hampshire. So, Clint, your thoughts about getting that victory tonight here at Richmond?
I mean, first off, we'll start off with qualifying. I really, messed up for the guys and didn't give them a good qualifying effort on my end, and we started in the back. I knew we had a better race car than we qualified, and I knew we would be, I thought we were a top 10 car, and then we kind of became a top 5 car, and, you're not always the fastest car doesn't always win, and that was certainly the case of the BB&T Chevrolet. We were fast all night, and once we got up there in clean air, we were able to run a lot better. But you got to be able to be there for the taking at least, and we were close enough to do just that. It's pretty wild out there. I think it was bound to happen. I think. I was watching it, and Richard, he was on the radio saying it's going to happen, and sure enough, it did happen.
Clint has moved up to 4th in the points with his victory tonight. Richard, your thoughts about getting to victory lane again with this RCR program?
Well, it feels great, and like Clint said, he had a little problem in qualifying. We knew he really had a fast race car, and it was just a matter of getting through the traffic and getting up there and putting ourselves in a position. I always say luck is when preparation meets opportunity, and he was prepared tonight, and the opportunity was there, and if that's what you want to call it, he won by being there, and it was just a great race, and I was just happy to be there. I'm happy for Jack Daniels and DirecTV. Both are great supporters of ours and all the fans.
We're also joined by crew chief Gil Martin. Gil, what did you see up there tonight atop the box?
Well, I saw a car that, a lot
Did you
of
hand
people
him
may
the mic there, Richard?
A lot of people may say that we backed into that win right there, but when we started 31st and we drove our weight up, I think 17th, 16th on the first stop or whatever else. So we were coming all night long. We just had to get track position, and once we got up there in clean air with everybody, I think we could run with them right there at different stages of the run. And like Richard said, we had to be there for Clint to capitalize on that situation, and I'm just glad we were there.
All right, we'll take questions now for our winning team. If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll bring you the wireless mic. Questions for either Clint Bowyer, Richard Childress, or Gil Martin. Start right here. State your name, who you're with, please.
Yeah, it's Paul Kaminsky, Motorsports Radio. Clint, would you describe the incident that put you into the lead when Junior and Kyle got together?
Yeah, they were putting on a show for a while. I thought so anyway. They were racing hard, and that's what racing at Richmond's all about, in my opinion. It just didn't work out. I told the cops when they were, I don't know why they were escorting me in here. I told them they better get over there and escort Kyle Busch out of here. But, it was meant to be, I guess.
Next question. Who has one? Got a couple in the back. Who's got the mic? Aaron, back in the back. Thank you.
Tom Jensen, SpeedTV.com. Congratulations, guys. Richard, might this be the most wide open season we've had in a while? Because we've got, the same top 3 or 4 teams are fast, but it seems like a lot of unpredictable things are happening. Is it about as wide open as it's been in recent years?
Well, I just think it's been some great racing this year, and I think this the new car that we're running today, if you want to call it car tomorrow, we like to call ours the Impala, but I think that that probably plays a little role in it. But it's just great racing tonight. What Kyle and these guys were doing is putting on a show, and people shouldn't be upset because that's what they pay their money for, is see a great race. And it was just a great race tonight, and we were able to capitalize, and just proud of the BB&T team for everything they did tonight. And Clint just drove his butt off. Coming up through the field, I've watched a lot of racing at this place, and to watch him be patient for the time he's driven and the way he was able to handle a car and be put in a couple of positions, he just done a great job tonight, and I was really proud of him.
Other questions? Who has one? Back in the back over here on the side, if we could get him a mic.
Jay Pennell, HardcoreRaceFans.com. Clint, how do you pace yourself starting 31st to work your way all the way through the field and make yourself, a contender? And also, Richard, you have 3 cars in the top 5 in points. How do you maintain that momentum going through the rest of the year and into the chase?
Clint, if you could answer that, and then we'll go to Richard.
Yeah, on my end, you just have to be patient. We had a fast race car, but you can. Too many times I've seen people, and I've done it myself, push too hard and spin the tires, and sooner or later, deep into a run, you're really loose and don't have any forward driving, can't pass anybody underneath of them. That's the hardest thing. Once you get going, you need all the track, especially like off of 2, and you can roll under them, but you need the track to get up. And when you're trying to hold it down off the car out on the outside of you tend to spin the tires, and just being patient early in a run for it to be good and deep into a run. That's something that I've learned over the years here, and it helped out driving up through the field.
Richard, your thoughts about having 3 cars in the top 5 and how you're going to be able to maintain that throughout the rest of the season?
Well, it's real early in the season. We just everybody just worked so hard at RCR this winter we knew what we had to do, and we're still not where we really want to be with our program, and to be there right now feels good, and to have them all up there. But we know we got more work to do, and these guys, all our crew chiefs and drivers and everybody just work their tails off every week to try to get better, and just proud of the whole organization for having us there. But tonight watching Clint drive that car, a lot of it I think comes from his dirt track experience, and I got to say a couple of things. His driver, Shannon Babb, won a big dirt race tonight. Clint won, and my grandson won on dirt, so we got 2 dirt track winners, and really 3. He did a good job.
We can make it a 4-repeat if Austin wins them.
Yeah, it could be a big day.
Other questions for either Clint, Richard, or Gil? Anybody? Got one right here.
Jim Undershaw, observer for Gil and Clint. Do you consider this tonight to be kind of another step in the evolution of this team during a long race career? You're going to have wins where you are the most dominant car or where you're not the most dominant car, but in the end you generally have to be there at the end to have the opportunity to take advantage of these.
I think so. Everybody doesn't win every night by leading all the laps and being the car that's up front all night long. Things happen. It's a 400-lap race, and from the beginning of the race, as far as the evolution of this team, I can't be more proud of this guy and how far he's come. Tonight, was a perfect example. At the start of the race, we didn't have an ideal pit situation. We were having to come around the 84 and line up, stop short for the 6. He did a great job getting into the pit box and owning off pit road. And, that's little things that people don't see during the race and how far he's come. You see what he's doing on the racetrack, but just the little things that makes up the time he's done that. And I think that everybody at the shop has been supportive of him, and our team is just such a we're such a tight group that, I expect a lot more of these to come. And if you're running up front, things like this will happen for you.
Yeah, it's certainly the case. Last year, we were the odd man out, and getting into the chase, we won that race, and it just did so much momentum-wise and confidence. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If you have confidence and a little momentum on your side, the sky's the limit, and that's certainly what it did in the chase, and, I think it's going to do that same thing right now.
Any other questions? All right, guys, congratulations on the win tonight. And we'll see you this week.
Thank you, guys.
Good job. Way to go, bud. That's fun, man. Good job, Gil.
Thank you.